Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll give it a few moments for everyone to come on. Set this over here. Give you all like a few moments to come on. I want to briefly talk about something, but again, I'm going to wait to get the conversation going, to give it a couple minutes, like a few minutes, few minutes for everyone to arrive. Um, just give it a few mementos for everyone to. Oh man, just again the same freaking thing, dude. Ugh. Know what's up with the fruits lately, man? Just like, ugh, it's rotted shit. It's definitely now I know it's banana, not the blueberries, but the banana. Well, I don't know necessarily if it's rotted per se, but definitely it's not looking good. That's for sure. And you think it's like in the actual blueberries, but it's not. I mean, you think it's in the. That's better. Okay. Well, whatever. For whatever reason, the second one that happened lately. It's all good. We work it out, guys. We work it out. Blueberries look healthy. I'm sending them a lot of good health and vibrancy. So, um, what I wanted to talk about. I think now we're like a little over 2 minutes, so we'll just go into before I get into like the topic. Yesterday, here, let me fix this. It's better. Yesterday was so awesome, so powerful, so amazing with Emily, Luna, and myself. Um, so much activation, so much integration, so much fun. It was over 2 hours. So if you have not gotten a chance to watch it, there's 2 episodes now up on the channel. One from last Tuesday and then one from yesterday, and they're both well over 2 hours. It was so powerful. We brought through oracle cards from this beautiful oracle deck that was hand painted. There was a bunch of people on live asking questions, just bringing their energy. It was magnificent. It really, really was. And I anticipate the next one to be even better than the last two, because now we're kind of getting in the swing of things, and, just like kind of just getting in the swing of things. And it's where we're all like feeling into ourselves, and kind of uh, playing off of each other's energy, and just um, it was so great. It was so great. I am so grateful for Emily and her channel, which is Welcome to Oracle. If you haven't already, subscribe to her channel. The information will be below this video and all the other ones that we did live. Um, and Luna and my channel here. And I just am truly grateful, man. I'm grateful for the platform, for the opportunity, for just um, just everything. It was just a really amazing, awesome event. It really, really was. And I'm so proud of all of us for stepping out and coming forward with our gifts, and it was a channeling event, by the way, just in case you aren't familiar, haven't seen it. We channeled the light, we channeled higher dimensional beings. Luna channeled the Galactic Federation of Light, I channeled the Divine Council of Nine, and Emily channeled Oracle. And some of the guests brought questions, and we essentially asked the questions, and it was magnificent. It really, really went so smoothly. We did light language, we pulled oracle cards, Luna brought her kids on. They drew light language as well. It was just so much fun. And to be honest, I really look forward to the next one. And I look forward to, and please subscribe, share, comment, and like the videos so we can get these videos out to other people. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment. I love you all, man. I thank you for your support. But it was such a amazing event yesterday on this channel live. So if you have the opportunity to watch the replay, watch it. It was really powerful. And like I said, Luna brought her kids. Um, well, what actually happened, we asked Luna to get her drum, and then the drum was in the other room. And so that's where her kids were sleeping. So then she went back, and then I guess they woke up because it was time for them to wake up or something. So Juniper was drawing light language. And it was just beautiful. It was really beautiful. Her kids are definitely awake, conscious, and tapped in, And it's beautiful to see that. It's beautiful to see parents teaching their kids consciously. Truly is a essentially a. By the way, I'm having an acai bowl, if you know what that is. It's like a Brazilian superfood. Antioxidant and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. So it's just showing how the planet is waking up. And I'm going to kind of go into a little bit of detail because I haven't spoken to Luna yet about it, but I'm kind of getting intuitive feeling that she's going to be okay with doing this as a topic for um, our podcast. And the podcast, in case you don't know, is called Unfiltered. Um, what I want to essentially talk about is some downloads that I was receiving while I was in nature this morning. It's kind of been coming in waves, or I guess you could say breadcrumbs, so to speak. Um, So let me break this down the best way I can. So when I was in nature this morning, the way that it was coming to me was, okay, so so first of all, let me start from this. We are all energy. And I'm not going to go into full detail because we're going to definitely have a conversation on the podcast about this. So I'm kind of just going to give like a little, snippet, I guess you could say, so that you're going to want to watch the podcast. Because what's going to be really cool is it's going to be both of us, and you're going to get you know, both of our feedback, both of our feedbacks, or both of our um, opinions, which will then kind of make it for a great conversation. So, so essentially, we all have a vibration and a frequency that we vibrate at. So does the planet. And so within that vibration and frequency, there is lower vibrations and frequencies and higher vibrations and frequencies. And what's happening to humanity and the collective consciousness, we are raising our vibrations and frequencies. So that's why you see all these things coming out that are associated with higher frequencies, which are like channeling and disclosure and connecting to the spiritual realm and all these different things, because we're raising our frequency and our vibration. So we're having more access to these different dimensions. And not only are we having access to these other dimensions, but we're having access to these higher dimensional beings who are vibrating at higher vibrations and frequencies. So what has been happening for thousands of years is we have been creating, because as you know, we are all creators. Every single human here is a creator of some sort. And so we're creating. So what we have been doing for thousands of years is creating at lower frequencies and vibrations, meaning we've been creating from fear, from shame, from judgment, from all these lower frequencies, which, if you've heard other videos that I've channeled and talked about, when you're creating from those frequencies, you are limited to the opportunities, the possibilities, the things that are available to you. So this is really cool. So as you raise your frequency, or even if you don't, you have access to certain things that you can reach and grab because of the frequency you're on. So you won't be able to see these higher frequency things. Like, for example, we've been creating for thousands of years from a frequency of fear, from a frequency of shame and judgment and resentment, all these different lower frequencies. We've been creating from that. So we've only had access to the tools that are at that frequency, to the things that are at those frequencies. So, meaning things that are medically available to you, foods, building supplies. So, because we're creating from these lower frequencies of fear, and I'm not going to say everybody's been doing that, but there has been points in probably everybody's life that have taken part in that were in fear, that were in judgment or shame or guilt or whatever, these lower frequencies. So then you ended up creating from that frequency. So when you create from that frequency, you're creating establishments, systems. Um, I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, you're creating toys from those frequencies. You're creating, and again, every single thing is energy. So whatever you infuse that creation with, it's going into that creation. So it could be food, it could be water, it could be a toy. So when you create that from that place of fear, whoever is around it, playing with it, associating with it, will experience that frequency. Um, and so it could even be like, you're someone that is a creator on social media and you're doing it from fear. Um, so hence why we have all these systems that are based on or created from a fear frequency. And that's why a lot of the things that are available are not like these. They're, I wouldn't say great. Okay, like if we were creating for thousands of years from high frequencies, from a frequency of love, could you imagine the stuff, the materials, the healing modalities, the things that would be available to us? And it's interesting because when you are vibrating at a certain frequency, even if there is something that's on a higher frequency, you won't be able to see it. You won't even know it even exists because you can't see it, you can't hear it because of the frequency and the vibration that you're at. So